called my brother and asked him to pick me up. Reason being, my bag was way too heavy. I have some scars already forming. Here.
It broke through.
Here. We just needed a couple of adjustments on my bag, my spear. Oh, it split it.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Where does it go?
Yep.
I can't even see what I'm doing.
You gotta put the video part on it. There you go. Yeah, the camera's over there.
Oops. I think it's okay still.
Yeah. Maybe if it did it lower, it wouldn't have split. Probably because I'm up here.
That just means the second one has to go lower.
Lower.
Probably down here.
I don't want your stick to break. But, yeah, I can bend that part or break it off.
No, I wouldn't do. Oh.
That part.
You have to.
You have to, yeah. Unless you want to get stabbed.
All right, so what I had to do, I took this day not walking, basically just re-preparing my bag. So, like I said, it was way too heavy. I made it 151 miles. Started off with almost a 40-pound bag, so it was like 39.9. I took a few things out, but it wasn't enough. I may have gotten myself down to maybe 35. Maybe I was fooling myself. Maybe it was still like 37, 38 pounds. But now I just gutted through my bag. So what I've ended up so far, my sleeping pad, I cut it down. So this is what's left of it. This is what I started with. So it'd be these two together. I just basically cut this completely down is what was suggested to me. I was walking around with a Bear container, a BV 500, and the reason for that was I just didn't want, it wasn't required till Kennedy Meadows, but I did not want any bugs or insects or anything like that in my food. I thought I would be eating more, so I was actually with food and water around 25 pounds, just food and water. So I took out the Bear container, took out food, so now my food is down to just a couple Ziplocs. I have carne seca, some oil, I have some rice, oatmeal, and that's it. That's enough that I should be able to move quickly enough to get to the next town to either get some more food or just grab resupply there, or wait for my resupply package to be sent, or grab dinner there, or any of those things, because I should be able to move quicker. I always carry photos of my family, my fiance, my brother. I started off with a whole bottle of Vaseline. I know it's ridiculous, but that's what I started off. I thought I was just going to be greasing myself up out there like a greased pig, I guess. But I squeezed all that out of my Ziploc and just condensed it down to, I don't know, just a little bit. I did the same thing with my toothpaste. I started off with a whole bottle of Crest because everyone wants a nice Crest smile and Crest teeth and Crest breath, but I don't need a whole tube of toothpaste to accomplish that. I also had a container full of Dawn. So the Dawn I cut down to about half while I was in, I believe, in Lake Morena area, but still, about half a bottle was enough for me to do laundry, to bathe with it, all kinds of stuff. Let's see, my meds, so allergy medicine, vitamins, things like that. I haven't reduced those down. I know I can reduce them down even more so. I haven't. I don't know, just in case maybe someone else might need them. I'm not sure. So that one, I'm still on the edge, but I think I will do some cuts with that as well. I have my Lucavon tape, and that I'm going to keep around because I'm going to actually order another package of that, because if you see, I've already heard at 151 a lot of people having a lot of troubles with their foot care on the trail. And I'm gonna show you my feet. Promise they're clean, but these are my feet as of right now, my toes. So as you can see, I haven't had any problems except this one right here, right there in this area. I don't know if you can see that, but I got my first blister. This is my other foot, nice and fine at 151 miles. So I got my first blister. I believe that was probably around, actually, I believe after mile 20 something, around there. But what I've been doing is Darwin suggested to use a sock liner, which I have somewhere around here. Anyway, so a sock liner, and like your bicycle socks that help keep moisture away from your feet, and your Lucabond tape. So what I do with my foot care routine, I combine what he has suggested and what I see my uncle use for my grandmother as well for her foot treatment. So I obviously wash your feet, have them dry. I apply alcohol to mine, so that way I can then apply the Lucabond tape so that adheres better. So once that's applied and sticking, I go ahead and put my CBD that my brother gifted to me, salve on, just for any kind of foot pain that I might have, and even my legs or any other area. I also use Vicks between my toes, just to keep away any kind of bacteria that may possibly have grown through all the sweat and things like that, wearing your socks all day. After that, I do put on both the sock liner and the bicycle sock and my shoes, and so that is what keeps me going all day. Throughout the day, sometime throughout the day, I have switched my socks. That's what Andrew Skirka suggests, like switch your socks, like I don't know, when you're maybe 15 miles in or halfway between your treks, switch them out, clean the one pair and put the clean pair on while you continue walking. The socks that you originally were washing in the heat that I've been walking in will dry fast. Overnight it takes a while for them to dry, so I'm not sure, everyone's trek is different. So anyways, so that's been my care routine for my feet. But what else did I cut down on? Clothes. Oh my gosh, I had pretty much about a container of clothes, like a laundry container of clothes that I've been hauling around as if I'm like going to the Marriott and not going out into the field to go trekking. So I switched up my clothes today. My brother kindly took me to the store. We got some like workout shorts. The reason for that is because I had shared in another video that the skirt that I actually wore inside out was so comfortable, and the pair of shorts that I had were not. They were very short, and my thighs are pretty thick, and so sometimes when I walk they began rubbing, and it really creates like an irritation. So I noticed quickly, I've heard of other stories of that creating problems for people while they're walking. So I just bought some longer shorts, bought some leggings to wear to bed and also to town, and collected a t-shirt, or will collect a t-shirt for my brother to wear to bed as well, because I did not have a bed shirt. I've been just using one of my down jackets for bed at night. In the desert it's really hot, not comfortable at all. And also a new sports bra, because for some reason I have the same freaking bra, but one of them just doesn't, my breasts don't want to stay in there. I don't know why, it's just annoying. So yeah, it's just one thing you just don't want to be dealing with while you're trying to put in your miles. So the other thing that I have taken out, I had like a liner, I guess you would call it a liner, for my sleeping bag. It's heavy. I don't really care if my sleeping bag gets dirty at this point. I just want to make my miles. As I'm keeping my my socks for sleeping, and also when I get to the snow, my darn tough socks. So I'm gonna keep those around, and my beanie, my gloves. But so let's see, try to get a clear view. I'll take a picture, get a clear view of exactly what I'm keeping and what's going, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll see that my bag is much lighter and I can get some speed. And by the way, oh, look at this. You fixed my spear. So it was suggested that I put a, oh, this is not working. I put a handle, that like a trekking pole handle, on the spear, so that way when I'm working my way up and down the mountain, that I can use the handle as like a brace for my arm to help pull me up. Because using the trekking poles is freaking wonderful, but the whole point of having the spear is to have it and to be ready if something, you know, were to be around. And with night hiking that I've been doing so far, I love the trekking poles and I love the speed. I love everything about it, but I would feel much more comfortable having my spear in my hand, like especially at night. So we put, my brother nailed the Trail Buddy walking stick handle onto the spear. So now I'm ready to continue my trek on, which is very exciting to me. Anyway, so thanks, Nate. So anyways, yeah, I think it'll be fine. So that's about it. I took a bath, which is great, and a shower. I would have taken them at the same time too. So, and I did all my laundry, so I feel clean. And it is it's more surreal, you know, getting back out on the trail again after getting off of it. And it was very humbling having to call for help, because, you know, when you're out there, no, don't bunny. When you're out there, he has the pet bunny. You don't want to quit, which I don't consider this quitting. This is just a quite frank blank, like, reevaluation of the situation. And reevaluating the situation, I was not going to make it carrying what I was carrying, because I wasn't including all the water that I have to carry throughout the desert, because the water throughout the desert for that, I don't know, 40 something miles or so, is quite scarce. And it's actually really scary to be walking through certain portions of it not knowing where if your water's coming. So there was a few times I had to just completely stop for the day, rest, wait for it to get cool in order to catch up for the rest of the trek, just so I'm not dehydrated. So it's more important to me at this point to lighten up, be maybe possibly a little bit more uncomfortable. I don't really think so, because I think I was like really just going all out lavish. But I don't know, it's just definitely time for a readjustment. So I kind of feel like this whole thing has been like a boxing match, and I don't know what round we're on yet, but I'm freaking still up and running, and this mountain is not going to get the best of me. So, or these mountains I should say, because oh my gosh, there's more to come. So anyways, I hope you guys, I don't know, just thank you all for watching, and I don't know, see you next time.